I get it honestly the way I tip my glass. I learned from a dinosaur to tell them all to kiss my ass. Yeah, I'm known to get a little wild with all my rowdy friends. And we might get whiskey being hellbound, yeah, son, it all depends. You might find me on a creek bank going toe-to-toe with a flathead cat. Somewhere knee-deep in the red clay mud, tell me what y'all know about that. I can't help it, that's the way I am. Yeah, I was raised to walk the line. I work hard till the daylight's gone, then go find a good time. Tip back a couple cold ones, yeah, son, what else can I say? You can blame it on the Hank and the drinking, 'cause they made me this way.
I'm known to take the low road and make a bottle disappear. And that's easy to do when you got old Hank Jr. crooning in your ear. I might end up at a bar fight one night at the Stumbling. Pay the tab, call the cab, get up the next morning and do it all over again. Oh, how I love being in a country state of mind. If you ain't misbehaving, son, and you ain't doing something right, let's crank both Seavers, drink whiskey by the gallon till we're howling at the moon. And it's a family tradition to raise your glass and mention all the ones that left too soon.
I can't help it, that's the way I am. Yeah, I was raised to walk the line. I work hard till the daylight's gone, then go find a good time. Tip back a couple cold ones, yeah, son, what else can I say? You can blame it on the Hank and the drinking, 'cause they made me this way.
Hey, weatherman, can you tell me what's the forecast for the night? There just might be a storm brewing, 'cause I got Dixie on my mind. You might find me stoned at the jukebox when I've had all that I can take, 'cause you know old habits like you, girl, they're just so damn hard to break. If I need an attitude adjustment, I pour my whiskey on ice. And all you outlaw women, you better be ready, 'cause I'm gonna go hunting tonight. And you know I got me a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive. And I ain't gotta worry about nothing, 'cause a country boy can't survive.
I can't help it, that's the way I am. Yeah, I was raised to walk the line. I work hard till the daylight's gone, then go find a good time. Tip back a couple cold ones, yeah, son, what else can I say? You can blame it on the Hank and the drinking, 'cause they made me this way.
And now that's the way to start a show, baby. Man. All right, people, you know what it is. My name is Gil. I am the host of the American Cholo podcast. Got my co-host, Boo Boo Bear, in the house.
What's going on, everybody? We out here this Saturday.
So today we got a pregame show for you guys, man. We got something a little bit different than usual, which is cool, man. We get to see how the other side of the states does it. And today, without any further ado, let's introduce you to the Kentucky Music Mafia, homeboy.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, players? All right, you get the clap. Here you go. There you go. You get the clap. You get the clap. How you guys doing out there?
Doing good, brother. Doing good. How about y'all?
I'm doing great, man. Let me get you in here real quick. Boo, this way, that way. There we go. There we go. So, my wife told me not to say this, but after hearing a song like that, I feel like saying, "Some bitch, man." That shit just gets you pumped up. So first of all, that's not a stereotype, is it? I mean, you guys do party. You guys gotta have an uncle to say "son of a bitch" when you're getting drunk, right? Right? See, I told my wife that. She said, "No, you can't say that." I said, "Come on, now it's just like us at the mariachi." We go,
We're not sensitive to all. We're not sensitive to all that. No,
that's right, my man. So, where are you guys all originally from? Let's get a little back history on you guys and your names, please.
All right, my name is Shannon J. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, born and raised here.
Yeah, my name's Roy. I'm from Hazard, Kentucky, born and raised.
That's right.
Rave, born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky.
So now, is it just you three in the group?
But it's us three, and then we have a DJ, which DJ Havoc. He's not here right now.
Okay, cool. So, what role do you each play in your group? Because I know the boy in the middle there, he's pretty much the hook with the nice fancy voice in it, and you do the rap, and so does old boy there. So, what do you guys three do individually as a group?
I mean, we do a lot of writing. Toby and Roy writes a lot of music. I write some of it also.
We write, produce, sing, rap. You know, we try to direct a little bit when we do some videos. You know,
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
That's
Little little all that.
Now, how long have you guys individually been doing it? And how long have you guys actually start coming together as a group? What was the spark, and how'd you guys come up with that name?
I've been doing music, man, since I was a little kid. Like
Okay.
I'm in my 30s now, and I've been doing it since I was 5, 6 years old.
Wow. Okay.
My grandparents, man, pushed me into music so much. As a little kid, I just kept going and going and growing. I was raised on mainly like bluegrass, rock, country, stuff like that. And then when I got into a teenager, I was just like, you know, screw country music. I'm about to rap. I heard rap, you know, like literally, like this is a funny story. My first rap CD ever was a Spice One CD.
Oh shit, Spice One. All right.
Like he had the what was it? The 1-800 faculty or whatever it was. Like that was the first thing I heard, and I said, "Oh my gosh, like this is the best shit ever. Like this is awesome."
Now, where did you hear rap music from? Where did that influence come from?
It's crazy, dude. Like my Uncle Roger, and it's nuts that I explain. Like the people that know my Uncle Roger, they look at it and are like, "What? Like your uncle plays a banjo and shit now?" I'm like, "That's who introduced me to rap music." Like it was crazy, and then I had my other cousins that was around me, and they was probably 4 or 5 years older than me. So like, they just kept pushing it in my ear and pushing it in my ear. My grandparents was like, "You ain't allowed to listen to that. You ain't allowed to listen to that." Like I got in trouble one time when I was a little kid, man. I had my tape taken away. It was Dr. Dre, The Chronic.
Oh,
I was banging it. I mean, I was banging it in my bedroom. I was real young. And they was like, "What is that? You can't be listening to that. That's some vulgar music."
and now that's pretty amazing because you guys, I mean, I hope I'm not just judging here, but you guys must come from small town, right?
Roy comes from a small town, Louisville. We're like right outside. We don't live really truly in the city part. We're like outside of Louisville, so like we're in like a town. It's like a little town called Fairdale.
You guys live in the country, right?
No, it's outside the main city, but I wouldn't consider it country. But
yeah.
You know, there's some suburbs out there where we are, and you know, different stuff like that. But it's not an inner city by any means.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How was it that you guys were getting the well, back then it would probably be tapes or CDs you guys were getting like from the Chronic, right? Where do you guys go out and buy those in your town back in those days?
Flea market.
The flea market.
what we call the swap meet.
Yeah.
Flea market, like no joke.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You want to take a drive for a little while, you go to the mall, but I mean, the flea market.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you guys are actually also it's just kind of cool seeing that because a lot of people will look at you guys sometimes and say, "Oh, these guys they don't know, they don't listen to rap, they don't hear rap." And with you guys, my brother-in-law's in his 50s. He came the day I actually hit you guys up on Instagram. He came to my house. He's like, "Hey, you gotta listen to these guys." I said, "Who?" Because he's always bringing different stuff to me, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "Here, type it in. What's the name? Kentucky Music Mafia." I said, "The what for the Kentucky Music Mafia?" Because just that name alone, I said, "All right, let me check it out." And as soon as I heard it, I said, "Oh yeah, dude, I gotta hit these guys up, man." You guys do some amazing work. Before we get on with this, it's a beautiful thing to see the music you guys do. What exactly would you guys call your genre?
They call us country rap, is what they call us.
And what do you call yourself?
But I mean, we really don't like put ourselves in a genre because we do so much stuff.
Right. Now, do you guys always rap in the different music, or sometimes it's just straight like songs music, right?
Oh yeah, we do just straight songs. We got plenty of just straight traditional country, original country music songs.
Now, do you guys use rap music as an escape or music along the escape? What drives you guys to actually make the music that you do?
I mean, it's just the feeling of it. Like
it's life.
Like we have a producer that lives in Indiana, and he'll send me some beats, and I'll be like, "Oh man, I'm feeling this. Like I really like this beat." He's the one that produced "Hank and the Drinking" song. Shout out to Young Troubadour.
That's right.
He makes so much different kind of music. Like he'll go and put like banjos and fiddles in a rap beat, and I'm like, dude, this is hard as hell. Like really, like this fits what we're doing.
But that's what we could take it either way. We could take the influence and add a different genre or add something else and an element and just totally twist up the whole song. Like we could take rap and add country to it and just totally flip it around, or on the opposite, take country and add rap to it, or a little bluegrass, a little southern rock, a little whatever that we have been influenced by over the years, and we try to add that to our music. That's what makes us different. We don't try to put ourselves in a box and just do the same thing. I mean, we're not afraid to learn. We're not afraid to experience new things. And if it's something we can take to heart and something we can relate to, we're going to add it to the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two vibes that you guys are putting together is actually pretty awesome. I mean, I was listening to it earlier, and I was like, damn. And then the words you guys are using. See, out here in California, rap is usually about what people are living, the life they're living.
Right.
And the words you guys are using is the life that you guys are living out there in Kentucky. So it's a whole different vibe. I mean, it's actually really, really good.
Yeah. The beats are still, somewhat the same. It's a hip hop beat, but it's you guys are putting your flavor to it. It's kind of, you got the 4x4 trucks. You guys are talking all your stuff, and I'm like, I can see myself out there fucking partying with these guys out there.
Welcome to anytime, bro.
That's right. All right. So, what's your guys' beer of choice out there, man?
Mine's I like Bud Light.
All right, you drink it with me. How about Big Boy back there?
Yeah. I'd have
You really
to
don't
say
drink beer though, do you?
I don't really drink beer. I'm more of a liquor man myself. But when I usually Michelob.
I'm a Blue Moon guy.
Oh, Blue Moon. I'm drinking the Bud Light guy. How about the liquor? What kind of liquor we drink out there?
Moonshine.
Moonshine and
bourbon. I'm telling you, moonshine and bourbon is
it.
That, like, me personally, like, I got a buddy of mine that makes some shine, dude, and he makes cherry moonshine.
How many jars we taking to the show tonight?
10 jars.
Oh, gee.
I drank the hell out of cherry moonshine. It's like, to me, it tastes like Kool-Aid, but I mean, it fucks you up.
That's right.
Like, it really fucks you up. But the thing is like, I'll have people that be like, man, give me one of them cherries out of there. And I'm like, dude, you don't want to do that. Like, you get that cherry, it's like taking a bunch of Xanax. Like, you're going to be really fucked up here in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
Now, I want to know if there's a difference or what's the difference. I remember I had this conversation with you when we first spoke, because I said, hey, do you guys get offended by calling white boys? Because some people say, no, you guys are like, we're some good old white boys or whatnot. But I want to know what the difference is between a white boy, a hillbilly, a redneck, and what else do I have written down here? And a honky. Hopefully that's not offensive, but
I would say probably their attitude and outlook on life.
I would say more of like my grandparents, and you know what I'm saying, and Roy can relate to this most definitely. Because my grandparents are from the same area that he is from.
Right.
Well, it's nothing but mountains. I mean, it's like you got to drive a few hours just to go to a Walmart. It's they're what you call it, like what we call them is mountain folk.
Okay.
Mountain folk is what we call them, and like some people get offended by the you call me a hillbilly, or you call me a redneck, and I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we personally don't take offense to none of that shit, but I mean, like, I would see like a redneck and a hillbilly is like the same kind of thing, really. I mean, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If someone's doing it offensively, you can call somebody an ink pen offensively.
Oh for sure.
No matter what you call somebody, it's all in your attitude, your perspective, and the way you look at somebody and put yourself out there. Either you're a good person or you're a piece of shit.
Right.
That's right. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Well said, man.
So how did all you guys meet?
Me and Toby been knowing each other for how long?
15 years.
Yeah, about 14, 15 years. And then Roy out of nowhere sent us an email, and it was like he would love to do some music with us and sent me a video singing. And I sent it to Toby. I said, oh, this dude's got to be a part of what we're doing.
For sure.
I was like, dude, this was killer, dude. I was like, and he did that shit a cappella. And I said, I'm blown away. And then we got in the studio. The first song that we recorded was Hankin' and Drinkin', right?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah. We recorded Hankin' and Drinkin' and another song called Crying in the Rain, which that's on our YouTube page also. And we recorded Hankin' and Drinkin', and it just like blew up overnight.
Well, it wasn't just that. When we got together and started talking about this and where we came from, who we were, and what kind of music we liked and who influenced us, then that's when we started clicking. And, gears started turning. We was like, well, let's do this and do that. And after we did that, see, it was just supposed to be where we were just going to do a couple songs with him, help him out. He was going to promote him, and he was going to be underneath us, and, he was going to do that. And then when we hooked up with him, we was like, no, he's going to be part of us.
That's right.
we vibe together so well. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like we came together, man. It was like it was God's plan to just like put Roy in our lap and was like, here you go. Here's this damn diamond in the rough out of nowhere.
Here's a brother for you.
Right.
All right.
So I mean, we tuck him in. We tuck him in with open arms and literally just we've been going up and up and up ever since.
We try to treat anybody like that. Anybody that shows us support or that we consider fans, or someone that they're our family.
Right.
Or you're my brother. You're my sister. That's the way it is.
Yeah, most definitely. Like tonight, we have our first show of our tour, which is in Louisville, Kentucky, and we're not the type of artists to go hide out somewhere and go wait until we perform. Like we're gonna be out there in the crowd mingling with all the fans the whole damn time.
That's right.
Yeah,
Like we're all about having fun and mingling with people and showing people the same respect they show us. I'm not gonna be,
you came out here and I got your money. Ha ha. See you later.
Yeah, screw all that shit, man. I'll hang out with you all damn night and party and drink moonshine with you and do it and whatever. I mean,
is that a Death Row shirt you have on?
yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a Kentucky Death Row right there, baby.
Oh, that's a Death Row Records shirt, man. I had another one. I had another shirt.
It was red.
It was red.
You wore it in the video.
I wore it, man, at a show that we did in right after I got off the stage. Like I was sweaty as hell. Some girl came up to me. She's like, "I give you $50 if you sign that and give it to me." There you go.
There you go.
Took it right off my back.
Now, you guys coming from Kentucky, I'm sure you guys may have got. Did you guys ever get any pushback for the kind of music you were doing and saying like, "Hey, you guys are doing"?
Dude, I'm talking about. We got to get me and Toby formed Kentucky Music Mafia in like late 2017.
Right.
And right as soon as we started pushing it out, because like people was so used to us just dropping like probably 75% of nothing but just rap.
It was just rap.
Just rap music. And then we came out with a country song out of nowhere. And people was just like, "Oh, you're fucking stupid," and this and that.
What are you doing country?
Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, dude, like I grew up on everything. Like, I'm not just gonna limit myself to one genre. Like, I fucking like me, like personally, like I was raised up on so much different kind of music. Right. It was crazy. Like when I tell people, like I was raised up on from rap to like the bluegrass, the rock, the country. Like, I studied music. That's the only thing. It's like that's what blows people's mind. Like I study. Like I watch documentaries. I watch everything and read on shit.
And the age that we grew up in is when the music was evolving the biggest. And we had the stuff that we were influenced by the grandmas from the 50s and 60s, from the sock hop, poodle skirt, all the way up through the evolution of hip hop and rock and roll and hair bands and all of that. And we experienced all of it.
Yeah, that's interesting because even out here, a lot of the new rappers grew up to oldies like Motown, and now you're hearing a lot of Motown and rap being mixed, and you guys are doing the same thing out there with what you guys were listening to.
Yeah,
we're all for blending the styles. It's all about what's in your heart anyway. That's all good music's going to be, coming from your heart, and if somebody can relate to it, that's great. It's a good thing. If they can't, I mean, it's nothing against them, but if you don't relate to the song, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just writing something in my heart.
That's right.
We was in the studio working and stuff, and I laid down a song that I wrote, and it's nothing. There's no rapping in it. It's like traditional, straight out country music,
acoustic version.
Yeah, it's an acoustic guitar, and that's it.
And when me and Shannon and Toby first got together, like when you can go in the studio and with guys you never met and just everything clicks, like we're bouncing ideas off each other, stuff like that. I mean, it's just
finishing lyrics,
I mean, it's there, you know what I'm saying? And I can't thank these guys enough for just letting me join in on this and be a part of it.
I heard that one. The one he's got the guitar, right? And he's singing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a great song. So you guys did get a little pushback, but you guys also are kind of bridging the gap between almost like, traditional hip hop, country. And this is what I wanted to get you guys on to let people know, listen, man, we're a lot more alike than we are different. Just, we grew up in different areas, right?
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Right. Say it louder for somebody that's sitting back here.
Right.
And, music is universal. that's one thing about music. Music is universal. If you didn't have any video on, he heard you guys, you're like, damn, this just sounds good. And you guys do bring the hip hop. You guys do bring that vibe. But I mean, like I said, hearing that kind of music, Jesus, it makes me want to go out there and party with you guys. So let me know this summer we're gonna go out there and party with the Kentucky Mafia, homeboy.
Oh, we're supposed. The thing is like we actually. Have you ever heard of the Good Old Boys? They're out in California. I know y'all. I know you.
California's a big state.
Have you heard of the Moonshine Bandits?
Moonshine Bandits, yes.
Okay, well they're like they do the same kind of shit that the Moonshine Bandits do.
Okay.
They did a lot of shows with them. We're actually going to be going on tour with them this fall, and we're supposed to come and do some California dates.
Right. Well, that's what's up, man.
We most definitely have to get together.
Oh no! If you guys come to California, let us know where you're at. We don't need no free tickets. We'll buy that way. We support your thing, and hopefully we can even get you in studio. And but you make sure to bring some whiskey with you.
So do you guys listen to any Mexican music?
No,
or even the beats of it?
No, if it comes on the don't get me wrong, the music is great. Love the way, especially some of the guitars that you'll hear and the that you'll hear, and you know the horns and the brass. It's really good music. I really dig it, especially and like you said, digging the blending of the genres. There's a lot of blending of hip hop.
Oh hell yeah, there is.
And
I look at Ricky Valens.
yeah, I don't speak Spanish. I don't have much.
Yeah, you can understand it.
Exposure to it, if that makes any sense.
Back in the '90s, man, I listened to some rap, man.
Some Menudo?
No, I didn't listen.
Yeah,
to
Menudo. Ricky Martin, baby.
Like I still have the CDs. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like South Park Mexican.
Oh, SPM, yeah.
At Mr. Capone, like people like that. Like I listened to that. I used to ride it, dude. I had my first car ever was a '79 Cutlass Supreme with gold, actually with silver Dayton's, with hydraulics.
Oh yeah,
that's what's up.
My first car, my grandpa gave to me. My grandpa like flipped out whenever I came back and had hydraulic Dayton's and shit. Right, I used to pull in the driveway, hit 3-wheel sometimes.
Pop come out and say, "What the hell is that Mexican car doing in our driveway, boy?"
Man, I had the dice in the window and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So how do you guys flex? Because, you know, the hip hop people out here in California, you know, they'll flex with the big gold chains, with the Gucci fucking belts, with this and that. So how do the country boys flex out there, man?
Not really. We really truly don't no more.
We don't.
Like I'm to the point now where I'm like, why do I need to flex?
Right,
Like if I flex, like you have it like these days, like you got a lot of rappers and like most definitely rappers getting killed over dumb shit.
Oh yes, yes.
Like left and right, you're seeing rappers getting shot, getting stabbed, and I'm like, dude, why do you need to go out here and flex and just show off your shit like that? Like you made it. Like take for instance, like you got like Jay-Z. Take Jay-Z for instance, from the East Coast, and like Jay-Z when he first started rapping, he would flex like he would have big ass chains.
He had the big ropes.
Now you see him walk around with just jeans and a t-shirt on.
Well, yeah,
because
the money.
He made it, so it's like you don't need to flex. I mean, I understand like coming from nothing. Like a lot of people, like we didn't come from wealth. We didn't come from wealth. But the thing is like you give me a brand new Silverado and I'm straight.
That's right.
Like I don't need big chains. I don't need big chains.
Right,
you don't need the spinners.
Right. Like we truly don't need the flex. Like we don't need the big stuff. Like me, like whenever like we just got a good check from Hankin' and Drinking for our first quarter of it, man. I went and invested in new studio equipment.
Right. Good for you guys. Good for you guys.
Right.
And yeah, it's very sad. And it's right now it's happening more in the African American hip hop community, let's say. The essays have theirs too, but a lot of times it doesn't get to that violent point. And it's unfortunate because some of these guys, I mean, they have such talent. They have so much money. They could change their neighborhoods, but it's their egos are getting in the way, and these guys are literally killing one another. You know, for ego, and it's a shame because if they wanted to battle, it'd be a better battle if they did lyrically or with beats or actually, hey man, look at my Billboard chart. I'm getting better.
Right. People can't take that. Can't take it.
Yeah, like it's like back in the 80s and 90s when it come to beef and rap, it's like they went at each other. I mean, you had like the LL Cool J's, the KRS-Ones,
right?
Kool Moe Dee, like people like that, and then like Tupac and Biggie. Like Tupac and Biggie was like huge. Like I remember when the shit was going down, and like that like took like beef into like a whole other level. Like that was crazy. Both got killed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Tupac and Biggie was the one that set it off and kind of unfortunately made this thing what it is today when these guys get into beefs like that. Because I remember I was pretty much saying fuck the East Coast, and I didn't know anybody from the East Coast, but I'm from the West Coast.
Look, I was on the same shit.
Right?
I was young though. I was real young, but I was on that too.
And the sad reality is those guys today are legends. They were, the best in the business for each side, and to lose them like that, and they were young. If you really think about it, like at 24, 25, they were kids.
Like they were young. Yeah.
And it seemed for a minute after Nipsey Hussle got killed that everybody was talking about, man, we need to come together, we need to stop this, and that lasted all of maybe a year. Now it seems like the deaths in the rap community is worse than it's ever been.
Oh man, yeah, they're out of control, dude. I mean, you have so many people.
The other day, I was talking about, I carry a stainless Colt 45.
He actually he walks around like we're in the OK Corral every day.
He asked me the other day. He said, "What do you think this is?" He said, "This ain't the Wild West." I said, "Says who?"
Says who? Right now.
Yes, sir. Hey, you guys have open carry laws over there?
Yeah, we're open carry here.
Any kind of gun.
Yeah, anything you want. Dude. As long as
bitch.
Check this shit out. Look. We had riots here. What was it?
Yeah,
2 years ago.
19.
No, I'm talking about like the recent ones with the Breonna Taylor stuff.
Yeah, it's spring of 2019.
Yeah, check this shit out. I drive downtown because that's where they was all at. I just drive downtown. I'm saying sometimes I can just get bored and just drive. I just drive and just listen to music. I drive downtown, man, on the corner. I'm talking about literally one corner on another corner on another corner. These fools are sitting down there just standing on the corner with AK-47s like it's nothing. And the police station's right there in the courthouse. And they're over like, test me, bitch.
Oh, they would have a whole front line, and they're standing there with their ARs, AKs, shotguns, whatever, and the police are just standing on the opposition.
Jesus.
It was pretty wild.
Intense, huh?
So how did those some would call them riots, some would call it uprising. How did it affect you guys in your community? Because a lot of people would see you guys without talking to you guys, and it's sad. They'll say, "Oh, those guys are fucking racist."
No.
Now,
when something like that happens, it affects the people that live in that community, and not even if the people that tore up the community aren't from there, it still affects the people that have to live every day in that community. Now that's grocery store isn't there anymore. They can't go get that loaf of bread. They can't go get that those babies' diapers. You know what I'm saying? It affects them down to the core when stuff happens like that, and commodities are just taken for granted and buildings and things are destroyed. I understand people are trying to make a point, but when it affects the people that starts affecting the people that live in that community, then you've gone too far.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Just like the 92 riots here in LA, there's a lot of stores that never came back, and there's just a lot of empty lots over in South Central, and they just never came back. That's 25.
They're all small family-owned stores.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember watching that shit on TV, man. I was 9, 10 years old, and I remember watching that on TV. That was crazy.
I was a little old. I remember Reginald Denning when they pulled him out of that truck.
Mm-hmm.
That was some wild shit, man.
Now, I myself, experienced some racism against me when I was younger. This is like in the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
So I it's gotten, I believe, better out here in California between, just in general, right? How has the race relation worked out with you guys? Have you seen it getting better? Is it pretty much still the same? Because there's got to be some racism going on, and because it goes on everywhere. But have you guys seen it getting better?
I see it getting better, but it's like what happens is like this. Like you'll see it getting better, and then you'll have just one jackass take it back.
Well, it's like I would say, if we are talking about people that treat us a certain way or treat anybody else a certain way, it would be regional, or where, like, say, if I go outside the city and we go do a show, we're going to get some type of love or some type of reaction. But if I go downtown to the inner city, to the West End, and the same thing, and do the same kind of show, we'll get a totally different reaction. And it's just because we're not from that area. They're not hearing our kind of music. They're not used to seeing what we do. So it's just, I would say it's a regional type of thing, because I've been raised around black people my whole life, and I've been raised not to discriminate against anybody. Like I told you before, either you're a good person or you're a piece of crap. So I don't look at anybody any different, regardless.
Now, what's go ahead?
No, I said, yeah, man. We just it's so weird with the racism stuff. Like,
I hate to see it.
And what blows my mind is like, whenever we drop tanking and the drinking, I've had so many black folk come up to me and was like, man, I love that song. Like, thank you. Like, we really love that. Like, we love what y'all are doing. And it's like open up a door for us to where I feel like we can go anywhere and do music now.
Right.
At first it was just like, oh man, y'all are a bunch of hillbilly rednecks and you ain't coming to this part of town.
Trying to stereotype us and profile us
like,
just because they're not used to hearing that type of music.
Like, dude, like we do everything, and like we show love to whoever shows love to us.
Exactly.
And still, like we're all about promoting positivity. Like, you'll never see us promoting anything kind of negative ever, no matter what it is.
And I'm all about helping out the people that need help. You know what
right?
I'm saying?
We're all about helping people out, man. We just went and helped out a bunch of people in Western Kentucky where we had bad tornadoes and shit here, like really bad. Like whole towns was wiped out.
It was.
And we down there and helped out, man. We gave money to people and stuff like that too. We raised money and gave it to people. So we're all about positivity.
We were trying to give them some hope, is what we was trying to give.
Yeah,
right. On.
Helping whoever out, man. We just don't get into negativity. Even when they come to us with negativity, we don't.
We brush it off and turn around and keep moving.
We don't react with negativity, man. That's what's messing in the world is like.
People are too quick. They got quick fuses. They're
like,
quick to snap.
Everybody wants to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to fight negativity with negativity.
Right.
Be like, oh, you this bad shit, so I'm about to go do this bad shit. Watch this shit.
It's always going to be haters. No matter
I'm
what.
like, y'all, you can't fight negativity with negativity. No. Like, that's one thing you can't do. I learned that years ago. I used to be a hothead, and I'd be ready to hit you in the fuking face with a beer bottle or something. Like, having kids and stuff, man, and then growing up and just like realizing a whole bunch of shit. I'm like, man, just like I tell a lot of people, I'm I'm glad our music and like we're blowing up now, because in my 20s I'd have lost my damn mind.
Yeah, yeah, that's
right. I would have
lost
my mind. You would have seen me running around like fucking Rick James and Charlie.
Now, what are your guys' struggles? You mentioned your kids now. So what are your guys', because we all have issues in our communities. What are some of the biggest issues in your guys' community?
Homelessness. The biggest issue in our community is homelessness. I can say that without a doubt, because there are and it's sad to see, there's a handful of overpasses that have camps underneath them, you know. I think this is going on all over the country.
It sure is.
This homelessness is just crazy. It's sad, and it's so cold outside. So cold.
It's really cold, man. It's like
10 degrees, 15 degrees here.
Out here, it's the same thing, but I don't know if it's the same thing that you guys are having. Out here, though, the majority of the homelessness problem is due to meth. It's due to drugs. It's due to heroin.
A lot of meth here too.
A whole bunch of meth, heroin, and stuff like that. Yep. Man, it's like I've lost friends from overdoses.
I've lost a couple families.
I mean, that it's rough, man, with the whole thing. What about you, Roy?
I actually lived it. Well, I mean, I didn't do the drugs, but my parents, growing up, that's the reason my grandparents raised me. My mom and dad got in a bunch of trouble, stealing, frauding, writing bad checks. They got on drugs real bad, and it changes a person, really. Firsthand, I mean, it's just like the lies, the cheating, the stealing.
I'm glad that you took it that way instead of trying to follow, because there's other people that the next generation just follows right behind them.
No,
I'm glad you broke the chain, bro.
Just seeing that, I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want this life. I can do better, you know.
And that baby's going to appreciate you. Every day she looks in my eyes.
For sure, man. How's the COVID thing going out there with you guys? Are the regulations that hard, or is it kind of do free fall?
Dude, for the longest, I was just like, man, screw COVID, fuck this. Like, I was for real, like until I caught it, like right before Christmas. Right before Christmas, I caught that shit, and like, but like I told somebody one day, because I was like, dude, I said, I've had the flu, man, and I felt worse when I had the flu. I was like, because I had it, and I might have felt bad for 2 days. I had like a fever for 2 days, but after that, I was straight. But I told myself too, like I'm a type of person. I'm like, if I'm sick, I can't just lay down. Like I'm a type of person. Like I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, man, music shit. I gotta make moves. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So it's like I gotta get up. I gotta move. I gotta do this and I gotta do that. So like I kept moving, and I guess I worked it out of my system and shit.
Yeah, I had it. I felt like I had a hangover for 9 days, brother. And I was the same thing.
Hey, did you
That
have
was the tequila, brother.
did you have the head shit where you felt like you was in a tunnel?
No, it was just I'm telling you, it was like having the worst hangover that you had. That you mix tequila, you mix beer, you're at the party and waking up the next day, and I was like, "Whoa, fuck!" And then the next day, 9 days straight, and I was the guy. Fuck the vaccine, fuck the COVID. No, that COVID knocked me out, homeboy. I'm not even gonna lie. Now I fear the COVID. I fear the COVID.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's ugly.
It was
one of my best friends right now is actually sick with it. He's having a hard time.
I hate to hear that, bro.
Yeah, he's been having trouble breathing and like sleeping at night because he says when he lays down, feels like his lungs fills up with water.
Oh yes, that's true.
How are the is there mandates out there? We got West Coast. He said, how strict is it where they are opposed to California as far as the rules?
None here actually.
We have none here.
Which and I'm shocked.
Unless it's a business I mean, like if you go to the doctor or you go to the dentist or something like that, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah, but other than that,
no.
Yeah, they cut all that down, man.
Did you guys have any kind of lockdown there when it first started, like everybody else?
Oh hell yeah, we did, dude. We had a bunch of shows booking that we got them all canceled.
We had
Oh shit.
17, 18 shows.
Yeah, they cut them all, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happened everywhere, man. But hopefully it starts opening up and going. Are you guys doing a gig tonight?
Yeah.
Where are you guys playing it?
It's called Diamonds Concert Hall in Louisville, Kentucky.
How long do you guys play for?
Tonight we're gonna play for about 45 minutes.
Okay. And you guys are you guys gonna start a tour yet, or you guys just don't know if it's gonna start?
No, we've already booked a bunch of dates.
Nice.
We've already booked a bunch of dates for this tour. Like we're going all over the place.
So where are you guys going to? Give us a little spectrum.
Let's say we're in
Illinois.
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana, Kentucky, Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa. There's a couple more.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio.
Say
Tennessee already?
Tennessee.
Shit.
Where else are we going to? I know there's more. I can't think of.
Yeah, there's a couple more. It's on the web. We still haven't even updated the website.
Yeah, no.
We're working on it. We're busy.
Are all you guys married, single?
Yeah, we got a lot of shows booked. I mean, it's hard to keep up with everything in your mind when you got so much other stuff going on.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, we got that with the good old boys and
Yeah,
stuff.
good old boys.
Nothing's 100% confirmed with it yet, but like
They're working on dates, is what they're doing.
they're just working on dates and stuff. We don't know, but they did say like California, and then like trying to work our way back through to
Right to Kentucky and ended here.
Now, how are you guys driving in there? You guys got a van, RV, or how do you guys travel with all your stuff?
We're all gonna be on a bus together, actually.
Nice.
Big ass bus.
We do have a van though.
Yeah, we got a van too. It's a big. It looks like the General Lee in the 18. Like this van.
Ah, shit.
It's actually in. We just our last video that we dropped, the Long Country Road video. It's actually in that.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Hey, so are you guys married? You guys single? So what's your guys' status?
I am married. I have been with the same woman for over 30 years.
Congratulations.
Right. Congratulations.
They've been together since kindergarten.
I've been we're not married, but my girlfriend and I have been together for 7 years.
Oh, nice.
Little one, she's almost a year old next month.
How about you there, buddy?
I have 3 kids that are grown with 4 grandkids, and I'm raising my niece and nephew.
Oh, that's right.
How about the buddy there?
I'm a gigolo. I'm sure.
He's
That's
a
Rosa
gigolo. He strips for money.
I got a girlfriend, man. We're doing good, man. We're doing pretty good. I got a couple kids, and like people like it blows their mind. people are like, "What?" Because like I have a grandchild, and like I'm in my 30s, but like I had my kids whenever I was young. So did I. I had my kids whenever I was real young, man. I had 2 kids before I was 21.
That's right.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
the reason I asked that, is how does it take a toll on your guys' relationship when you guys be doing these tours?
no, it actually
me and
doesn't.
my wife are really secure in our relationship. We trust each other.
And she probably wants to get rid of you because you've been 30 years in the house. Right?
Man, I'm telling you, right?
Don't keep me around for no reason.
All right, so who do we got in the football games this weekend, man? Come on, guys, we're going Rams, right?
Who is the Rams playing? I forgot.
They're gonna be playing. They're gonna be playing the GOAT, man. They're gonna be playing Brady's fucking old genius ass. That son of a bitch,
That's
man.
hard.
Tomorrow's game.
Hard.
Yeah, I used to hate Brady. I mean, I hated his guts, right? Just because he wins so much. But after seeing him win some, it's like you got to respect this game, man. You got to respect this gangster.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I hated him when he was with the Patriots. When he went to the Bucks and won, I was like, oh yeah. This dude's legit. I was like, man, because for a long time, like I would argue with people because people would be like, Joe Montana or Tom Brady's better than Joe Montana. I'm like, yeah, right. You're tripping. Like you're tripping, dude. And Joe Montana's the GOAT, dude. I was like, you can't beat Joe Montana. And then when he won, I'm like, oh man. Dude, like you can't knock him, man, when he won with the Bucks.
No, how great of a quarterback are you that you go from one championship team to a team that's done nothing and you win the? Come on, it's unheard of.
It's like I don't know. It's like this dude has damn powers or something. He goes around and sprinkles fairy dust all over the teammates in the locker room or something. I don't know what it is. All that.
Hey, so what message would you like the audience and people to hear that comes out of your guys' music?
Positivity, most definitely.
Right. Be yourself. Positivity.
Positivity, man. We like our Long Country Road song. It's more of like a lot of people that's had addictions and stuff like that over their life.
It's fighting some kind of problem,
yeah.
Some kind of demon.
Like me, like I'm saying, like I fight depression in my head like a lot, like I really do, and like I write music to heal that. So it's like that song that verse that I wrote on there, man. It's like that's real. Like it is real, and like people can relate to it. I mean, it's about like if you're fighting demons, because like I fight demons every damn day. Like I fight demons with the music shit. I fight demons with that too. And I mean, not just with life, but it's just like, oh man, like I always feel like we're not doing enough. We're not enough. We have to do more. We got to push more. We got to push more. So it's like that song right there, Long Country Road, is like it's all about fighting your demons, fighting addiction, and just fighting life, period. Because I mean, life is hard. Life's a bitch. Like it really truly is, man. And like you just can't give up. You got to be strong, and you have to be independent. Like that's the one thing I tell people all the time. You
don't
can't
expect somebody else to do it for you.
You can't be codependent to somebody else. No matter if you're in a marriage, like you still can't be codependent if you're in a marriage. You still got to do your thing and do your part.
Keep going. Don't give up. Keep that drive, keep that passion, keep that fire. Just keep it going. You can't ever give up. Don't ever feel that you're not good enough.
Right.
That's right, man.
So who writes your music?
We do.
We all do.
So do you guys get a beat and then you guys just sit down and you guys sit down together, or is it one at a time? Or
we have. I mean, I've got songs that are written. He's got songs that are written.
I got a bunch of songs.
There's you sit down sometimes and just hear a beat and something will click. That's what happened with Pass That Shine. That's getting ready to come out. That's going to be one of our next songs. Roy was sitting here in the studio.
We was actually filming the Long Country Road video. And I told Roy, I was in the truck and I told Roy, I said, come and check this beat out. And he just started singing the hook to me, and I said, oh, that's it. I said, that's there.
That's right. Now, do you guys?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, do you guys write the song first or get the beat, or vice versa?
It just depends, really. I mean, it just depends, really, the moment.
Sometimes you'll be like, lyrics will pop into your head and be like, oh my God, that's good. I got to write it down. And then, later on find a beat to it that fits. But sometimes you're sitting there listening to the beat and then just the words come to you. You're like, oh, I know what it's going to do.
Right, yeah.
Boom, 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 and there you go. It just depends on the inspiration, I guess.
Now, do you get better lyrics and songs when you're fucking drunk or when you're sober?
Let me just tell you this right now. This man can't function unless he smokes weed.
Oh, that was my next question. How is the Mary Jane out in Kentucky, baby?
Tell him, look.
Ah, shit. So how is the flower out there? How is the buds out there?
I mean, it's pretty good, bro. I give you. I've been to Colorado. I've been to a couple different places and I've been smoking weed for 30-some years, bro. I've had the best of the best, and right now, what's going around here, I give it about an 8.5 out of 10.
Not too bad. But is weed legal in your state at all?
No,
Oh,
it's decriminalized.
Yeah. Oh, it's decriminalized. So you guys are riding dirty.
Yeah, they're trying to make it to where it's legal, man. But then you got one jackass here.
You got to realize we are Kentucky. Tobacco is huge here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They don't want to lose the money from the tobacco.
And the crazy thing is, like the dude that's like blocking the weed being legal here, he owns a damn bourbon distillery. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you could open up a farm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's land everywhere here. Yeah. You can open up a hemp farm, dude, that would go through the roof.
Right.
I mean, in Kentucky, most definitely could. Like we would go through the roof, man, with that.
Oh yeah,
man. So what's the biggest misconception about guys from Kentucky like you guys?
That we. I
got a story.
Missing teeth.
I got a story about that. I went to North Carolina, man, for like me. Like I'm a huge college football fan. Like I love college football. I love college sports. I went to North Carolina for a football game, and which was weird. I had some girl was just like, "Oh, you're from Kentucky? You have shoes on your feet?" And I'm like, Appalachian too. Like y'all are Appalachian, like we are. I was like, what do you mean?
You're right.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
damn,
Jesus.
fucked up. I was like, that you said that. I'm like, y'all are just like this. Y'all heels and shit like we do.
Oh, Jesus, that's a good. So
that movie you got to North Carolina,
right?
That's how
that's all right.
Carolina.
Hey, so hey, can old boy back there sing us a hook real quick, man?
Oh, sing them the new.
Give me the acapella right there, baby.
He's gonna break out the guitar and sing it for
all right,
you.
yeah, all right. Yeah, people are asking for us. So here you go.
Sing the new.
Is it good? Tell him to play him a song.
That we ain't set a date on yet when he's gonna release the actual full song. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that today. But the song that he's gonna record, he put it on YouTube. He put it on TikTok actually.
Okay.
It blew up on TikTok, and I mean, it's only. I think when he releases it, I think it'll be #1 on iTunes.
I think it's gonna go up, Bubba.
Yeah. Like I truly do think that.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
she walked to the door, started swaying on the road, and she packed all her bags, said she had to go. And she loaded up that Chevy, and my heart felt so heavy, felt like an anchor in the floor. Said she needs time. She don't know the damage she done to me. My heart left with you. Down this old dirt road you said me through. This pain I've ever known, and I'm drowning in this whiskey over you. All the words you went, and I knew my heart left with you. Sitting at this bar tonight, feeling myself to be alright. Without you, I don't feel a thing. And I don't know what to do. I've moved around too. Have all the bugs gather around me. Keep telling me time's all it takes. They don't know what you took from me that day. My heart
don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. My heart is weak.
Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome, man. You guys gave the crowd what they wanted. That was beautiful, guys.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you all for the support and the love. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, so we're gonna start rolling this thing up. I want to first of all thank you guys for responding for me so quickly, coming on, sharing you guys' story, sharing you guys' beautiful music. Now let everybody know where they can find you guys, where they can hear that music. Talk to the people.
You can hear us on everything. We're on YouTube at just got to type in Kentucky Music Mafia. We actually have a website. It's KentuckyMusicMafia.com. You can find us. You can find everything on the website. Actually, you can find the YouTube, the Spotify, iTunes, Amazon,
tour dates, merchandise.
You can buy off there. We have everything on there.
And there you go. You got any shout outs before we go?
Shout out to our DJ Havoc. Shout out to you guys for having us on. Most definitely, we appreciate y'all. You most definitely are going to have to link up when we get out there. Yes. I have to bring you guys some Kentucky shine.
Shout out to our friends, our fans, and our family. We love you all.
Yeah, that's right, brother. Hey, God bless you guys from the West Coast to Kentucky, man. It's all love, brother. You guys have a great one, huh?
Keep up the good
work. All right, brother, you too.
Thank
all
you.
right, fellas. Good night.
Peace out.
That was great.